Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm finally ready. This is a whole board to set up. I'm gonna immediately pause the music here because we're doing a music stream ourselves today. Although I'm a little. Oh, there I am. Okay, my Twitch wasn't loading properly, and that was confusing me. But here we are. So today is a big day. We got new pedal day. New pedal drop. Let's go. We got new pedal drop. New pedal. Let's go. So today that's what we're going to be going over. We're going to go through. We're going to have fun with. We're going to do an unboxing first. I'm like a real YouTuber. This is the most YouTubey video I will ever do. All right. So yeah. So we got Big Muff 2. This, if you don't know, if you are unaware of the story here, first, you could definitely watch the video on JHS later because they do a much better job, and they do have a book coming out, which I would like to get. I got a bunch of Christmas things to buy, so me getting that book will have to come later. But I wanted this now. Surprisingly, I don't think this has sold out yet, actually. So this is a limited edition release, which I think it really shows how much the game has changed. Yeah, you can still add it to cart. It's still around. I mean, and that's a big thing, right? Like, there is so much to the Big Muff as a circuit. There's so much history to this. So, like, I think the fact that they were able to call it the Big Muff 2 is like a really, really cool thing. You know, it's in the box still. He has the box. Yeah, so like this is such an iconic circuit. I have my own Electro Harmonics fuzz in the Lizard Queen. But I just really liked the sound of this, and the big thing honestly to me was this actually seemed like a very stackable fuzz. And that's something I really wanted. So we're going to play around with it today. We're going to open it up. And, you know, this is the lost Big Muff circuit. This was essentially like they went around in Bob Myers. That's right here. RC Meyer. Or R.E. Meyer, sorry. They went into Bob Myers' garage, and here I'll read the background here. In 1968, Mike Matthews drove to the New Jersey home of Bob Meyer, an engineer at Bell Labs, to discuss the creation of a distortion-free sustainer device that could recreate the violin-like sustain of Jimi Hendrix. The meeting took an unexpected turn, which resulted in the creation of the LPB-1 linear power booster, arguably the first overdrive unit. Meyer, I was lost in the line here. Meyer would go on to be a foundational member of Electro Harmonics, designing the circuits for every product during the company's initial years, including the infamous Triangle Big Muff. In 2021, while interviewing Meyer in that original workshop, now largely in ruins, Daniel Danger and Josh Scott recovered a box of his original notebooks and documents. Among the files were the hand-drawn schematics of an unreleased Big Muff circuit using two dual op-amps, likely created around 1977, but never produced by EHX. Inside this box is the collaborative effort between Electro Harmonics, JHS Pedals, and Danger to finally unleash the last piece of Muff history upon the world, celebrating the 57-year creative partnership and friendship of Meyer and Matthews. This is, yeah, I mean, this is so cool. You know, and I really wanted this version just because I really love the classic big box Muffs looks. I just think they look so cool. You know, and this is like the perfect color for me. When I saw that this was in like black and red, I was like, oh, I will love this. And so, yeah, so I'm really excited to get into this and to try this out. Um, it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun day. Let me switch back to actual OBS here. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this unboxing here, and then we're gonna play it, and then we're gonna put it into the rig, and we're gonna do what we can. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. Oh, okay, I'm trying not to do any damage to the. It's kind of coming with the box here. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. That's so cool. I mean, all this Big Muff, like all the different typefaces it's gone through, and it's got like the Little Muff, Little Muff, Big Muff, Deluxe Distorter Compressor, Mike Matthews Red Army. We got this little paper, and then little tease. There we go. I would not say it was baby. It might have got some shift. The foam seems to have shifted a bit. I think it was intended to ship like that more, like a little more in. But I think the foam came up a little bit. It's fine. That looks good. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, it's just here it is. It's the Big Muff 2. Powder coated, just like JHS does with a bunch of their stuff, but it's not as glossy as a lot of JHS's powder coating. But see, but people would look at that and be like, "Oh my god, they fucked up the sticker application." It's like, well, that's the nice part. They fucked up the sticker application, like so. This isn't just like, oh they, like. This is bad QA. Like, they're working very fast to get this out to me. And somebody in Kansas City, trying to get through this slap, and the sticker didn't get pressed in all the way, and then it shifted around. But it's all right. I'll do that for you. I got it right there for you. Nice in the middle so that I can put the tape here and here will be good. So it's nice. Also, everything's top jack mounted, which is great. I love that. Unlike the big Lizard Queen that they created, this does have DC power, which is very good. This does not appear to come with the classic Mike Matthews battery like the Lizard Queen did. I'm gonna have to actually fix that quickly. So, unless it doesn't have one, but I want to show you the inside of it because it is very cool. But there's some cool other pictures in here. Like you can see the picture of the two of them there. That's Mike and Bob. Buff Mike is so funny to me. Oh, look, some snacks. A nice jelly snack. See, when they have the package, like the little like salty kind of package, that's one thing. This is like Gushers, Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Old pictures, the Big Muff. This is the triangle Big Muff right there. It's cool old pictures. I like how they included the classic, like Josh uncovered the picture. That's Josh from JHS. Electro Harmonics are on strike. I mean, that's Mike Matthews right there again. Mike Matthews. So cool. Okay. I'll keep this around so that I can see what it. I don't futz with the controls too poorly. I need to. I want to put the battery in, but I need. Where did I put? I think my screwdriver sits out of the room. One second. This should be right. Going size up here. I love how I'm getting this immediately, but until I move it down onto the pedal board, it's going to be very hard for me to get the power supply up here. So that's why I really want to use a battery. So we'll obviously be very careful. Oh my God, I really cranked this. I should have grabbed my, you know what, I have it. Oh, here it is. I was like, I should have grabbed my other screwdriver. Oh my goodness. This is why you usually don't do these as a stream, but there it is. This is so cool. Look at that. Oh, is there not a battery spot? Oh, there isn't. Oh, shoot. There's no battery insert. Sorry, I was checking on that. But yeah, look at that. That's such a cool guy here. Hold on. Trying to not make this so intense. Here, let's just do this. Look at that. Like the garage, everything. That's so cool. It's funny though, like you can kind of see, like, look at how bare the PCB is. Fuzzes are, it's so funny how inherently simple a fuzz circuit is, right? Now I'm not gonna go on the whole thing that one YouTuber did when he destroyed his Legend of Fuzz. I thought maybe that there would be a battery compartment here, so we'll have to. I'll do what I need to do here, but that's as far as we'll go. I did want to show just that awesome design etched into the PCB. I mean, and stuff like that, like, right? That's just like what shows it's such a labor of love. Before I tighten it down, gotta get the rest ready here. All right. But yeah, it's funny. This is not a heavy pedal by any means. It's actually very light. But let's get this hooked up. So, all right, I've got everything turned down. I want to start with it just as it is. Actually, I have an idea here. Where am I? Here we go. Bam. So what's actually really funny is this is an accurate, this is how the camera is looking at it actually. I always have it upside down. It is actually, I've returned this to normal. That's my trick on this whole setup. All right. Let me see here. What can I get away with? Unfortunately, I just did a lot of cable management. All right, these seem to be the longest one I've got. Wrapped around. Damn it. Because I don't think I have a power supply, a separate power supply anywhere right now. All right. All right, we got to get these kind of noonish. That's always kind of the best start. Perfect. All right. Oh, the stick and effects loop. Poo. Okay. I got some things. I got some things to switch around here. All right, there we go. Okay. So right now we are going through Right now we're in actually drop B. And I really want to test how this will do. I've been very into a lot of old Chevelle lately. So like, you know, we can get like Send the Pain Below. Right. So let's test this out. Let's get a good woo! Woo! Ooh, baby. All right, let's we got our volume here. Can actually back this down a bit. All right, so yeah, you know, volume is volume. So sustained is the amount of fuzz. So low, none. Oh no, sorry, that was the tone knob. Let's keep that in the middle then. Let's go. Let's like bring this to just none. Yeah, all right, and then let's bring that up all the way. Yeah, I'm still. For a moment, I kicked in my gain channel and I wanted to see what that does. It's very muffed right now, though. Like it is so muffy. Really, that's a clean, but that is a pretty clean volume. Let's do some roll off here. Let's. My volume pot on this guitar is not good though. I'm actually going to shift some of my stuff over here, so give me a moment. Because I do want to at least let you see what I'm working with here. Alright, Marines, I need you to... Space Marines, I need... Oh, gosh. They just slide over. Can't get too wide, unfortunately. This is kind of a worst of both worlds, actually. All right. Ugh. My hands don't want to bend this way today for some reason. So it has an interesting cleanup, but it'll be it'll be easier, better to see when I switch to the SG. Oh yeah, now so let's bring we'll bring the tone up here. Really hitting those like really strongly, hitting them strangely. Getting there. Let me move this. Stop showing you like crotch. So yeah, so I was kind of good at getting into those settings there. let's bring this sustain really down. Fucking hell. I knew it was coming. Set you on the amp. That's probably the smarter place for me to put you, but you know, it'd be like that. All right. Palm muting, it has a lot of extra sustain. Like you have to really hold it. You can't kind of do where the E kind of can hold. You get that really, you do get that like really good, just like just that really, like when this is up all the way, you know? That almost like doubling. And that's like such a great fuzz effect, right? Get some good pinch harmonics in there. It's a good sound. I'm gonna switch guitars here, and we're gonna give it a go. Whatever. All right. Nope. Wonder if I should try to. Let's do this as a quick test here. Well, I won't be able to, but here's what I will do. Let me just quickly I forgot to get a battery for my Snark tuner. Oh, am I just down a half step? I'm going to go into standard. All right, let's do this. I'm on the SG now, on my Epiphone SG. So we're right now neck humbucker. Yeah, I'm not super ever crazy into the gated fuzz thing. Yeah. I really like it, like tearing through, you know. Let's go no. This actually sounds awesome. On the right now, this is neck pickup split coil. It actually sounds awesome. Now I'll get a better test of the. Yeah, I mean, no sustain. Volume is at 1. It's so. It just doesn't clean. It's not like some other fuzzes where you can clean them up. Very like just like distortion-y, but then you can turn the sustain up. Now, if I bring the volume, now I will say though, while it's not clean, while it's not clean, it just gives this like very like you can hear the chord. Oops. Yeah, you know, it cuts through, because like when it's big, it's I've dropped my pick. All right, so some of the rest of these kind of song attempts here. I'm gonna mouse. Where are you, mouse? There you are. And I need to pull one thing up here. This isn't gonna be a song that isn't meant to be you know. Oh no, I guess it is. Oh, I played this in drop D because it was actually easier, but all right. So I'm gonna turn the neck pickup off just to help. Just trying to remind myself of this song here. But yeah, this isn't meant to be really fuzzy, but I want to see. I kind of want to get that gauge of like how. I want to get this gauge of like how you know, how much can we kind of get out of how much like normal, like with just like, to me, like the thing that I've always really wanted to sound like is I've always wanted this sound where it's just like it has this muff or this fuzz tone, but it cuts through, and that's why this seemed so perfect. You know, like this always seemed exactly what I was looking for, because I wanted that fuzz that was on that edge of fuzz, but still just very distortiony, you know? So let's try this out here. kind of the part I was really trying to get. I hate my mixer sometimes, dude. I wish I just had a mute button, like, or at least I wish the mute button worked. But yeah. Hello? Hold on. Hello? There we go. Fucking. Like I said, I hate this thing sometimes. Oh, there we go. Now I can hear myself. Now it's going through right. But yeah, it's almost like the gain knob matters more than the freaking actual vault level. Anywho, yeah, it's just like, so like playing something like One OK Rock there, it's just like, it's a good test for me to kind of gauge like the difference between like, and then when I go into the, you know, because like one of the best like guitar sounds to me that I've truly always loved is Asian Kung Fu Generation, right? And you know, one of those is they have a very kind of classic, you know, so like this hits a really good level of like distortion, but like not being too fuzzy to sound like, you know, like I'm still getting that really nice like, see, like, and like when you listen to that on an Asian Kung Fu Generation song, like it sounds crisp, but it's really distorted still, right? Like it's still a rock tone. And I know there's the classic, you know, that's the thing. I'm not trying, and that's the thing. I'm trying not to emulate that. I'm trying to expand upon it. I want it to be different. So what I like that I am getting now is I'm not just getting, but when I get into the, like, it's just real raunchy. Like it's just, you know, it's so just, and it can get dirtier, right? Like we can get, you know, and I can bring it down to make it feel deeper, but then this still feels like, so like we've got this level of like deep, right? But we still have this, you know, where we can get into the, you know, you can hear the notes in there. You can hear the notes. And I like that. That's very good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, now a good test will be, so let me switch these. All right. Yeah. Oh. That's not what I want. Let's roll this back a little. just real, like it gets, I like being able to get like real, like rough with it, and it just have this like, cause like, that was, I'm sorry. That was, cause that's, Show Me How to Live with by Audio Slave. Sorry, I was very thirsty. And Tom Morello is very famously, he doesn't use like distortion, overdrive, whatever pedals, like he would never, like the Big Muff is not a Tom Morello tone, right? But again, there are these sounds and these artists that I like, but I want to play them a little bit with like my sound, right? And this is a type of sound that honestly I've really looked for, because I love that you can still get into the, like this sounds honestly like perfect, right? Like this, that's kind of perfect. And then you can get into like that has that like big metal, that metal sound that I love. And almost like it's so muffed, pun intended, that it sounds like it's almost in a lower tuning. Like it just lets you achieve this different level of heavy. So, for example, now, what I'll never do with this pedal, I will not get this. And then you get that, like, where then you can... That might explain some things. My tone pot was all the way down for some reason. But that still sounded so good earlier with it, right? Let me just turn this down a little. Let's bring this back in. Let me see. What in the fuck? What is happening? Oh, I'm in the fucking gain channel. That's why I'm confused. Right. So yeah, so some of the tone you can get, say, with this, right? Technically, that should be this actually. Yeah, like it's not. I'm not gonna play that song with this. You know, it's just not happening. But like, there's other songs where I might want to be like. Like, I mean, you can just get those really good, like, you know, you gotta love that. I mean, you just have to love that, dude. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, like, this is kind of like what I was looking at. That is a big thing, though. I think that this guitar does point out to me, though, as well, is that I think my Fender, my Telecaster does need, it needs a little bit of TLC. We're kind of close to some time here, so I don't know if we're gonna get to like me putting it on the pedal board itself. I mean, granted, there's a lot of shit that's gotta get moved around on that pedal board. I don't think I have another loose cable though that I can do a test with, because I'd love to get this thing with some delay and stuff, but I think might be a little SOL here. Let's see if I can. I'll try to do it quickly here. We'll hold. I'll hold the. I'll unplug here. Let me do this. Bring everything down, and then just kind of hold. Bear with me here. Okay. Let me see quick what I can kind of get away with. I probably won't go on the pedal board itself, but I will attempt to give it like at least a little space. If anything, actually, I might remove the whammy and just temporarily put it where the whammy is. Give me one moment. I'll just kind of somewhat describe here what I'm doing now. So I am trying to quickly get everything back underneath the pedal board. I think I just need to replace you. I'll sort that out later. Alright, one way or the other now, everything at least else has to just get plugged in here. I'm confusion. Where did... Fuck. God damn it. Alright, there it is. That was the one I was looking for. Because the thing I was trying to avoid doing was accidentally plugging a power supply into itself. All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Looking good. Give me a moment. The muff will hide for now. All right. It's going to be a little bit off the pedal board at the moment. All right. But currently it is third in the chain. It is before my distortion and it's before the overdrive preamp. All right. You know what? Because I think you guys are just so cool, I'm going to do this. All right. There we go. There you go. So we're back. I'm back to the Telecaster. So we're in B standard. Well, sorry. So it'd be C sharp standard, but I should go to drop B. All right. Ah, dang it. Dang it. Who? Which one of you is messed up? Switch, send, return. That's all right. Every pedal goes. Oh, found it. I think. Let me out. Pooh. is it going through here? I plugged that back into the input. We've got ow. Where have I lost signal? Oh. Hey, I found it. This is unplugged slightly. Oh, here, let me do this. Flip. Flip. All right. Let's play some tunes. Where did I put my pick? Oh no. Oh no. What have I done with the pick? Oh no. What have I done with my pick? Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there you are. Yeah, so let me move. Microphone, please. I need you in a better spot. Okay, here we go. It's like surprisingly, like this kind of behaves a little bit better for this. Like the Lizard Queen actually surprisingly does pretty dang good. Let me turn. There. Let's do that. You know what? It's so funny. I like started. I was like, that sounds better, and then I turned this back on. I turned the Big Muff 2 back on. I was like, never mind. I think it was just inherently my volume was too high for the mixer, and that's why it just was sounding bad. Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't realistically. So like, you know, that's the thing, right? Like stacking overdrive is such an interesting concept because you're like, what do you want to stack, right? You know, do you want, you know, especially with like when you get some like repeat in there. Right? But then repeats with a fuzz. You don't really hear like the effect. Right? But it's interesting. And I wonder I actually do wonder. If I go full mix. That's so cool. I love this pedal. It's so cool. Like you can get so many solid. Like I love how you can just really shape this like pedal. I didn't get to show some of these pedals when I did the pedal board build too, but. Yeah, it's just cool. I'm just trying to hear the octave part. They stack interestingly. So yeah, so we can kind of hit like a let's hit like a really solid send the pain below here. Finish out. Yeah, I love it. It's just such a unique tone, and I really like it because I love what the Lizard Queen I can get with it. I actually do think though, in like a low, in like this low of a tuning, I actually do think the Lizard Queen in most cases is kind of giving me what I want. But I'll tell you, when I was in that upper tuning, when I was in like the like E standard and drop D and stuff, like, and actually here, let's do this quick. Let me do this quick. It'll be the great decider here. Let me get into drop C sharp. And that'll really tell us the truth here. This guitar is actually technically better set up for drop C sharp anyway. Shoot, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up what I need to pull up here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? You're around here somewhere. I'll find you, princess. Oh, princess. I will find you, princess. There you are. I was trying to figure that out. My brain was breaking there. Where are you? 10 and 8. Yes. Okay. So C sharp, I would say it sounds pretty. Yeah. I think it's still good. It definitely does a very good job. Now, let's see. Versus like the Lizard Queen, though. Like. Versus like when it's more normal. Yeah, like the muff creeps out, you know? Oh, and I was boosted. It does sound great with the booze, though. I'll have to listen to that. I might I wonder if I might actually put it up here, move this around. I'll figure some of that stuff out, but that's how we do that. Yeah, I might figure some of that stuff out. Kind of move some things around up here. Maybe I'm gonna probably. I've kind of decided I'm gonna get rid of the volume or move the volume pedal off at least the board, and if I feel the need to use it, I'll just rather have it be something where it's extended out and whatever. But it does seem to mess with the Lizard Queen, which is a shame because I would want it in front of the Lizard Queen. I don't want to put it behind it. I could do that if I really want to, but I don't really want to. So that's that. All right. That's everything. That's the Big Muff too. It's kind of just blind noodling, futzing around, seeing how it is. I'm going to play with it more and then figure out where it goes to kind of figure out where it can go on the pedal board. But I don't regret my decision making. I don't regret my purchase whatsoever. It's very nice. It's so cool. It is. It is actually a really cool pedal. It's super unique. I'm going to kind of freak out here for a minute. Just don't worry about it. Okay, good. I've gone to sleep. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it is a very cool pedal. It's super. It's just this like great, it is just this kind of great there you go. Yeah. It's just this great unique sound. It is just kind of like, I mean, it's like obviously looks wise, it's awesome. That isn't everything, but it does account for something. And it does at least help with my very JHS kind of board here. That's what that is. It's a screw. Yeah, it does kind of help fulfill though my very JHS looking base of the board here. I mean, granted, I have 3 of 2 different brands. I have 3 JHS and 3 Walrus. So I'm not playing that much of a favoritism here. But yeah, no, really like the Big Muff too. Well, definitely, I'm gonna definitely play around with it more. I like having. I've been like very much playing in that lower tuning, and I will say that's my one my negative takeaway is I do kind of feel like it works best still in more of a higher standard tuning, but we'll see. All right. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week.